Hey everybody, so this is the video to introduce our second unit. So unit 2 is going to be about the second major skill that animal behaviorists use. So if the first skill is observing behaviors and creating detailed descriptions that can be used by others um, to study the behavior without making assumptions about it. That's kind of the first skill. The second skill is really learning how to ask good questions and then what it looks like to develop a good answer to a question. So these are fundamental science skills. That's what I'm going to assess you on. We're going to be considering this from the framework of animal behaviorists, though. So there's really kind of four main questions animal behaviorists will ask about a behavior. They will ask about the causes, the results, the development, and the evolution of behaviors. And we're going to take each of those questions individually and kind of break them down. We're going to look at how to write the question, what the main idea of the question is, and then what components are included in a good answer. And this is kind of a generic thing. So we could apply this system of asking questions and making predictions to any behavior. The reason I teach this course this way is because I recognize that many of you may be interested in the behaviors I show you videos of, or you may not. And you almost certainly have some behavior that you're interested in learning more about that I'm not going to be able to cover, or we're not going to specifically cover in this class. But what I hope that you do is leave this class with the tools to answer your own questions, to know what are good questions to ask so that I can understand this behavior better, and how to frame those questions. So our first unit, I actually should change this. Behavior causes. This is going to be about the question of behavior causes. And so they're going to begin with a little video introduction, and most of our units are going to work this way. There's going to be some little activity that you do to kind of get you thinking about the behavior. You're going to make a submission to that. Or you're going to post a reply to that introductory activity. You're going to be watching two different videos of the same behavior. So in this case, it's going to be a mother cheetah stalking its prey while its cubs are watching. That is supposed to mirror what you have done for your individual research project, where you've been asked to find two videos of the same behavior. So if some of you were unsure, what does that mean, two videos of the same behavior? This is what it means. Like what I just did is what it means. So you'll open that introduction and you'll find two videos, same animal, cheetahs, mother cheetahs even, same basic behavior, stalking behavior, but being done by different animals, right? So same kind of animal, different individuals. And that allows us to compare the two and look for similarities and look for differences. So you're going to watch those two videos, and then you're going to be asked a question, and you're going to post your initial reply. And it gets you sort of thinking about behavior causes. Now, the next task that you're going to have then is to read some of the background notes. Now, these background notes are going to be useful to you over the rest of the course. You're actually going to be referring back to these. So when you open and make a copy of these notes, I would file these somewhere in a folder with other key pieces of information. It should also include your ethogram, and then it'll include the notes you'll get on the other questions as we answer those. So file that somewhere where you can use it. Read through it, complete that activity. And then finally, there's going to be an assessment. It's going to be your first assessment on using the four questions, and I explain more about how assessments work when you get to that. But again, you're going to be opening, making a copy of a document, and submitting it back to me. Please let me know if you have questions, and I hope you enjoy some of these videos and learning a little bit more about animal behavior this week.